Good morning. This is the XP 13000 EH whole house generator. That's what I'm going to use it for. Let's get this beauty put together and get it running on both gasoline and propane. Let's get busy. Okay, so this is it unpacked. Not a lot to it. Uh, get your propane and your different electrical hookups. You can do some different wiring. Your wheels, a quick start guide, and your manuals. Okay, so let's get it put together. Okay, the handles go on like that. Let me see here. So it's a 10 and a 13 on the handles. Okay, just like that. And then you can put them down, lift them up. That's your handles. Okay, I've turned the generator over. The next thing we're going to do, it's important to remove this shipping brace here. It's a 10 and a 13 like the other item. Okay, this is your shipping brace. You can throw it away. I would keep it for another project. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is put the feet here on it, and these are 13 actually. Okay, next thing we're going to do is move on to the wheels, and you may notice that I have the generator upside down. That's fine because there's no oil or gas or anything, so they tell you to do that. A lot easier to work on. Okay, to assemble the wheels, you're going to need the axle, 2 large washers, and 1 smaller washer. Smaller washer will go right here. 1 of the bigger ones will go here. Then you're going to put your tire on. The other large washer goes there, and then a cotter pin will go through it. So it's pretty straightforward. So let's do that. Smaller washer goes on the inside. Okay, in the toolkit, you're going to have all the wrenches that you need. Of course, I've got an impact driver, so I use it. I'm using a 17 on the inside of the axle and a 19 out here to hold it. So I'll get that finished. Okay, a large washer on the inside. We're going to put our wheel on. We're going to put another large washer out here. Okay, we're going to take a pair of needle nose and just bend our cotter pin a little bit. That's good. That's fine. Okay, so that's wheel assembly. Okay, we got everything done underneath here. Our bracket, our shipping bracket, our wheels, our bumpers, our handles are on. We're going to turn it back over. Next step is to hook up our battery. It's behind this panel. It's an 8mm. And what we're going to do is hook up our negative terminal right here. This is a 10mm. Okay, battery's hooked up. Okay, next thing we're going to do is put oil in it, and hopefully you can see that right here. This is your oil. Okay. They give you a nice little funnel. So I'm going to very slowly fill this up. Very important, the engine is shipped without oil, so do not start it without oil. Okay, we're not on the stick. Okay, I'm there on the oil. So they want you to put 30 weight in it to start with. And then after the break-in period, you can run synthetic. Okay, the next thing we will do is put gas in it. It has an 8.3 gallon capacity. I'm only going to put a little bit in it. Should be good. Okay, to start the generator, make sure that your breaker is in the off position. We're going to select whichever fuel we've got it hooked up to. I'm going to use gasoline, so I will turn that towards gas. The battery switch is right here. We want to turn that on. We're going to turn the idle control off. We're going to close the choke. And so your choke is right here, right on the back of the generator here. So that is open, that's closed. And make sure that your fuel valve is on here. This is on, that's off. That's important to make sure that gets fuel to your carburetor. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is pull the handle. And I will do that and we'll get it started. This is not an electric start. Okay, runs good. I think it's a nice little generator. Okay, next thing we're going to do is run it on propane. And so this hose comes with it. Right here is the attachment for your propane. So I'll get that hooked up. Okay, we're going to go through the same steps again. Make sure that our breaker's off. This time we're going to turn the fuel switch to propane. We got our hose connected. We're going to turn the battery switch to on. And then we're going to start it. We'll see how it works. Okay, that's going to be video 1, assembly. The next video will be connecting it to my house, and I'll post that video here shortly. Thank you.